It's time. What to do, gaming family? It is your boys, and we are back at it once again. And I am the Pesky Hokage.
Big horse.
And the man is always with me, my man, 100 grand, my brother from another that can't be replaced by none other. It is the Dub, ladies and gentlemen.
AKA Uncle Fat Father. Uncle Fat Father. Uncle Fat Father.
And we are Victory Road, a gaming podcast presented to you by the Blerd Syndicate. How y'all been, man? You know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I got a question.
Yes, sir. What you got?
Did you fix that intro, or who fixed that intro? You fixed that?
No, you know, Sensei did that. Sensei,
well, shout out, I was trying to give you some flowers, but shout out to Sensei.
No,
I appreciate
Sensei did. He did that. He did that.
Yeah. What the new song? You know, that was my first time hearing that. What that was?
I don't know who that was, but that was nice. I like the bass in that bit. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Like, who that is? A lot of new stuff. Since they've been playing with some things behind the scenes.
Listen, you know, I'm being from the South. You know what I'm saying? That sub and that bass.
Yeah, that bass hit.
You know
what I'm talking about.
That sub and that bass. Exactly. That sub and that bass work perfectly. But so it's been a minute, but it's been a lot of stuff going on in the gaming industry, community, the gaming side of the world, man. So
gaming is just confusing. It's politics right now.
Listen,
so politics, so you ain't gonna say too much.
Exactly. So with that being said, like once again, it's been a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, from EA being sold to a private
EA being sold, who they were sold to.
Yeah, to a Saudi private investment firm and Jared Kushner. And for those who don't know who Jared Kushner is, one, he doesn't know anything about gaming, but he is the son-in-law to your person in charge. So
Commander in Chief.
Yeah, what he said. Then on top of that, today, which is one of the reasons we wanted to have to hop on, man, is today Xbox announced their upgrade. They're upgrading Game Pass. And by upgrading, they mean they increased the damn price. So for those who haven't seen Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which was $19.99 a month, starting in November, from what it looks like, it's going to go to $29.99 a month. So $30 a month.
50% raise.
Yep. So $30 for Game Pass Ultimate. So I got it right here. It's gonna be the first thing on the docket. So let's go ahead and put it up here. So
we gotta go in on Microsoft. They've been fucking up lately.
So let me say this. I'm in the middle on this, and I'll explain why. I'm gonna let you go first, but I'm gonna explain why I am where I'm at right now. But
okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
My thing is, because to a point that you made on some of your TikToks and everything else, you doing all this shit before the holidays. Like it kind of shows a certain bit of tone deafness, and I don't give a fuck about my consumer. It's more unemployed people than there is jobs in America. So that means, guess what? A lot of people are probably working shitty. No offense to anybody who's working a shitty dead-end job. There's a lot of people doing shit they don't want to do. So like you're raising the price on things before the holidays that bring them peace, the things that they're planning on doing for their kids. Like, so for me, it's kind of like, granted, I'm all about the dollar. I'm a businessman. I don't have no business, but I understand. But at the same time, that's a bad business model for them to have at this point in time, in my opinion, when you already have so many other price increases. Now, if you bring in some more stuff with it, okay, cool, but that shit should have dropped first. You know what I'm saying? Let me see the improvement before you get the improvement in that price. Because my rent has went up every year at my apartment. They talking about improvements. I ain't seen no improvement yet. You know what I'm saying? you raising the price, talking about improvements. I need to see improvement first before you see my investment.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Because your increase of cost shouldn't necessarily always get deferred to me.
Listen, I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. My bad. You go ahead and finish.
No. That was it for that little tidbit right there.
Okay. So before I go into or kind of give you my stance on this, let me just kind of read off what we got here. So as of today, this is what they offer. This is what they're getting 3 different tiers. They had 3 different tiers previously. They changed the name. So the Essential, which used to be the Core, it is now the Essential. It's $9.99 a month. That it did add, you get now playable on PC, console, and cloud. Unlimited cloud gaming, in-game benefits, including from Riot Games. Right, for those who don't know who are not in the fighting game community or fighting game aficionados, Riot does have a new fighting game getting ready to come out, 2XKO. So that could be some for some people. Online console multiplayer. Basically, this is going to allow you to play online and earn $25 a year for store rewards. Now, for some people, like if you got kids, something like that, they're $10 a month that allows them to play, play online with Fortnite. Well, no, actually, they don't need to play online with Fortnite, but that's just for other multiplayer games, things of that nature. Then we have the middle tier now, which I think is actually okay. Is actually a solid tier. The premium tier, which is also goes to PC, console, and cloud, is $14.99 a month. So that's $15 a month. You get new Xbox published games within a year launch. So basically, instead of getting them day and date, you're gonna get them now a year. So basically, when Call of Duty drops here in the next month or whatever, instead of you getting it,
it'll drop tomorrow.
Yeah. So instead of you getting it when it drops, you'll get it next year by the time the next one. Also for newer games like Outer Worlds, things of that nature.
I ain't think about that. Like you gonna get like Call of Duty gonna drop, and you gonna be able to access it when the new one coming out. So I wonder how's that gonna like affect kind of like Microsoft owns it, but I wonder how it's gonna affect like their business model. Like
you gotta think about it. If people the thing about it though is with that when it comes to certain things like that, you go do one or two things. You either don't play Call of Duty like that and you can wait, or you'll buy Call of Duty. That's basically what it's gonna come down to. Unlimited cloud gaming, you get of course the Riot Games and this one online console multiplayer, and then you can earn up to $50 a year. Now, with Ultimate, which was $19.99, now it is $29.99. This is supposed to include 75 plus day one games a year, including all Xbox games, published games they have. Ubisoft Plus classics, EA Play included, and with Fortnite Crew coming in November. Unlimited cloud gaming at the best quality, in-game, outstanding in-game benefits, online console multiplayer, and then you can earn up to $100 a year with the store rewards. Now, so just a few things to point out here. The Ubisoft Plus Classics and the EA Play, for me, so let me say this. They don't really do anything. The EA Play, only thing with EA Play is to lower it, so they have like a couple of versions of EA Play. The only thing this does, it basically gives you it gives you a discount, but you also get most time they give you a 10-hour trial of the game. So when Battlefield drops, you'll be able to offer like a 10-hour trial of the game or whatever the case may be. EA Plus Classics and all that is, not EA Plus, Ubisoft Plus. I had Ubisoft Plus for a while, like a year ago. It allows you to play like their day one, whenever they drop something new, you can pick it up day one and get the ultimate version of that game. So, but that's not what this is. You just get the classic. You're getting like the old. They're like all the old Assassin's Creed stuff that's been out for a few months. That's been out for like months. That's what you'll see in the classic or whatever the case may be. Now, Fortnite Crew. I don't know a whole lot about Fortnite Crew. Apparently, it's a big thing. It's like $12 a month. People who play Fortnite, that's their.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
I've been reading that as Fortnite Crew. In my mind, it was like some type of in my mind, it registered as like Forza Crew or something like that. This is my first time it registering as Fortnite Crew, and to me, it was like some racing game shit.
Yeah, no, it's for Fortnite. It's basically, I guess it gives you extra stuff in Fortnite, or you get like I'm not sure the full details. I I don't play Fortnite. I don't know nothing about Fortnite. I probably ask my kids. They probably know, but I don't know anything about that.
Fortnite will break my pockets if I start playing because the mini skins they drop, and you know how I get.
Yeah.
That's why I avoid Fortnite.
Listen, I don't blame them. So with that, and then like I said, there's 75 plus day one games a year. So I'm assuming, and what I'm assuming is with that is all the Xbox produced games that they're going to be releasing, and then any games like, you know, what basically what like this year, like for Expedition 33, Ninja Gaiden 4, like games like that are not being produced or made by Xbox One Studios, but the ones they work a deal with that'll be coming in Game Pass, you'll get those. So where I stand on this is somebody who like myself who loves Xbox, or you know, been an Xbox preferred player and things of that nature. I used player. I mean, that's I prefer the ecosystem. I prefer that. However, looking at this and seeing them, so let me say this: the premium tier is, the premium tier is fine. And that's what I was telling. I was actually talking to somebody about this earlier. They was like, "Well, man, you get more with PlayStation Plus." I said, "Not necessarily. You actually get about it. This is about the equivalent. You probably get more with this because you're able to play on PC and console and cloud. But the thing about this is, you know for a fact that those first party games, you're gonna get them within a year of launch. PlayStation, you don't know when you gonna get them. You know what I'm saying? So I was explaining to them, like I said, granted, like I said, the premium tier is probably the sweet spot for those people who
budget friendly,
don't play a lot of games. If you know what I'm saying, if you got a big backlog, you don't have a whole lot of time to play games. The premium and the essential might be your best friend. That's why I say people are out here looking at the sticker shock of the $30, and I get it. Not everybody needs. First off, not everybody needs the $30.
I'm not gonna lie. This is my first time seeing this.
Oh,
this is my first time seeing this.
Oh,
so
it is.
Like, yeah.
But you know,
I've been working
all day.
I've been working and doing the stuff all day. I've only seen the Xbox 30 and like, oh yeah, it's an upgrade. I have not seen this once.
So
Xbox needs a better marketing team because this shit should have been put out with the other shit.
They did. People were selective when they talked about it. So like that's what I'm saying. People they did a video for it. They actually have a press release on a blog and everything that goes down and breaks down everything in detail for you to see. So when I first saw it, I looked at it too and I was sticker shocked. They charging $30 for the ultimate. This some bullshit. And first off, let me say this before I get into any more of my stance. This is some bullshit. I am consumer friendly and consumer first. This shouldn't be $30. That's just me. Now I will say this. I'm not one of those Xbox people that didn't know Game Pass was gonna go up. I wasn't thinking $30. I was thinking maybe $25. You know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna go from $19 to $24.99. That's what I was thinking. I knew it was gonna go up eventually. So I'm not surprised by this. But $30, I don't know. So what I was gonna say was, with the $30, well, first like I said, people were sticker shocked by the $30 or whatever the case may be, and you don't have to. If you don't play like a bunch of games, or if you don't play those day one, so if you didn't play South and Midnight, if you didn't, what's going on, Darius? Oh, my bad. Let me put this up here. So said there, my homeboy there said, man, I was gonna jump back in and grab the game, grab past the week. So just for you, let you know, Darius, this won't start until November, but you can still stack. So look on like CD Keys, and see if they have like stuff on it, so you could like get a 3 month for like $60-some or something right now, and stack it. What Frozen Pharaoh, I didn't think it was gonna be 30. I didn't think it was gonna be 30 either, man. I didn't either. Like I said, 25 was what I was thinking, but 30. So
I found a new website actually earlier. Because I was looking on a blog. I think it was Black Nerds Forever or something like that. Somebody was talking about those different game sites, and I was talking. He brought CD Keys. No, it was CD Keys or G2.
It used to be CD Keys, but they changed it. It's now loaded. They're loaded. They were CD Keys. They renamed it. But no problem, man.
I was going to lie on somebody. It wasn't CD Keys, G2A, and I was talking about how I got messed over with them because I had bought some Steam keys, and I never, like, whoever sold them to me, I never got my
code.
They sent me a code, but it didn't work. So I'm trying to find out where that
Instant Gaming is one. Check Instant Gaming. Emba.
Eniba.
Check Eniba. Check
I found
Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is another one. Those have some, you can check those for deals. So check those and try to stack if you want to still keep them. So back to what I was saying. They see the $30 and people automatically, it's an uproar. I was one of those people. I was in a little bit of an uproar as well because I was shocked by the $30. So once again, I do not agree with the $30. I don't agree with the $30 at all. I think it's too much. But once again, that's me. Now, I was a creator. He's been on, he's a kind of a big time, whatever his name is, Paris. He used to say Game Pass was the best deal, best bargain or deal in gaming. Game Pass Ultimate is no longer the best deal in gaming. And now that does not mean it doesn't have value. So for somebody who plays, if you played Doom the Dark Ages, so Dub, if you had an Xbox, that $30 a month would be for you. And I say that because look at all the games you done bought: Doom the Dark Ages, South of Midnight, Expedition 33. Them games right there, all on Game Pass. And that would have saved you some money. You know what I'm saying? That right there. Ninja Gaiden 4. You got the other Ninja Gaiden Black that you got on. That's what I'm saying. For some people, that $30 is it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. It still holds value for some people. Now, for some people, for the people who don't, say you may have played South of Midnight, or you may have played Expedition 33, but you didn't play anything else on Game Pass.
I think I only played South of Midnight and something else.
You played all the ones I just named: Doom the Dark Ages, South of Midnight.
I bought those on my PlayStation.
But I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying though. Had you like if you were somebody that had an Xbox or had a PC, or you know what I'm saying, you wanted Game Pass, like if something like that, this would be for you. That's what I'm saying. If for some people that $30 is a value, especially if you buy games like that every month, that $30 is a value for you. But for the average or the casual player, if you, like I said, if you only played South of Midnight, or if you only played Expedition 33, this would be. I didn't pick up in a lot of. If I did hear anything, it was. I'm sorry. But if you want to play like one of those games or Doom the Dark Ages, but you didn't play anything else, the premium or the essential may be the best option for you. Now, once again, I am not agreeing with the $30, but I'm just saying
you can see
if we actually sit and look for those people who are, I'm not going to say hardcore gamers, but if you play multiple games, say if you buy 1 to 2 games a month, and you own an Xbox, if you play the big hits that Xbox drops this year, about South of Midnight, the Oblivion remaster, you plan on getting Ninja Gaiden 4 or playing Outer Worlds 2, playing Call of Duty. If you play any of those games or are planning to play any of those games, that $30 might be the best option for you. That save you, because so that instead of you plan on getting Call of Duty, instead of you having to get Call of Duty, you can take that money that you go spend on Call of Duty. You pay this for your strippers. You put with that, or you pay your whatever. You pay the price for that month and take that extra $30 and buy you some Call of Duty points to get you some more skins or whatever they're dropping, or put it towards another game or something that's not on Game Pass. So that's what I'm saying. There is some value there. Now, is it the value that it once? Is it the same value that it once had previously? Where it was $19.99 and you were getting all this and getting everything there? No, it is not. It's not the best value or best deal in gaming anymore. It's still a decent deal, especially like I said, for those people who are true gamers, and not saying that someone's not a true gamer, but someone who plays game. If you buy 1 or 2 games or more a month, Game Pass might be the best option. That Game Pass Ultimate might be the best option for you. But like I said, if you're someone who just plays Game Pass or play certain games. Hell, you might even play what's on Game Pass. Even the new, you don't even play the new stuff on Game Pass. You still playing stuff on your backlog. Or they got all the Assassin's Creeds on here. I'm about to sit here and play them. Oh, they got all the Yakuza's on here. Oh, Persona 4. I'm about to play this. All that's still there for you. Like I said, I am not defending this at one point. I'm not defending this at all because I think it's bullshit. I think, especially with once again, like I said before in my TikTok, with them raising the prices of the consoles, like you said, you're trying to price yourself out. And I low-key think they're trying to push everybody towards PC. I low-key think that's what they're doing. The price of the console have been raised. Game Pass is being raised. Once again, that's debatable. You can find something in that. But you look at, they've moved away from a lot of physical releases when it comes to Xbox. PlayStation, even on PlayStation, they'll release a physical edition on PlayStation, but won't do it on Xbox. Certain games, like Oblivion, is getting a physical release on PlayStation here in the next, if not this week or next few weeks or whatever. But
isn't Nintendo kind of doing something weird? Like, granted, I got a Switch too, and
there
was a lot of uproar about those those virtual cards. Like, I never understood what was going on because I buy all my stuff digital. I'm like, what are they talking about? They're like, the game's not on the card or something like that, or something like that.
Basically, the key card is just basically a space. This is the validating or saying you had a game or whatever, but the actual game.
Like,
so, for instance,
it's downloaded to the
correct.
console.
Yeah. So, like, say for instance, if you didn't have the game installed, you couldn't put it in and just turn and it would play. It wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? You still have to download it or whatever the case may be. Like most consoles are now. You gotta, even if you buy a physical release of a game, I have a physical copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows right now. If I put it in my Xbox, I'm still gonna have to download something before I can play. That's just how games are now, and it's sad, but that's where we are with games, man. And like I said, I can't. Once again, one second. All right, man. They being loud. I just told them I'm here doing something. They ain't here. They just being loud for no reason.
I saw that, boy. I saw the anger in your face. Hey.
They know I'm in here recording. But anyway, it's a lot here, man. And I can't, as a consumer before anybody, like I love my Xbox. I love PlayStation. Hell, I love my Steam Deck and all that. But as a consumer, someone who looks for, I am a husband, I'm a father. I got 3 boys, and these 3 boys are gamers as well. So not only do I have to buy games for me,
and a big cuz,
you know what I'm saying? I have to buy games for me. I have to buy, for them. Who you think they get their money from? Who you think buys them games? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is not a good look. Also, with Game Pass going up, someone mentioned, or I saw somebody make some online, and they were like, games about to be $80, $90, right? They were like, it was like the meme. They put a meme. I forgot what the meme was, but it basically was meme saying like, damn, games really about to be $80 and $90. And unfortunately,
GTA gonna be one to do it to us.
It ain't go. Listen to me. It's not just gonna be just GTA.
No, I'm saying that.
Oh, it's gonna be. Listen.
That's
what's gonna happen is, I told you. I said it before. I said it. The base game for GTA is probably gonna be $100. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna charge you $100 for the base game, and then they're gonna say if you get the base game gonna be $90, and they're gonna say if you pay the $100, they're gonna offer like GTA Online or something like that for extra $10 to $15. And if you buy it right there with the bundle, you get it for $100 or whatever. But if you wait to buy it separate, GTA Online gonna be like $20 by itself, some shit like some crazy, something like that.
But I think everybody colluding together. Like we sitting here thinking Microsoft, Nintendo, and PlayStation not fucking with each other. Microsoft been upping their prices of their consoles and their subscription. Nintendo dropped their nuts on us and like, hey, our game's gonna be $80, my boy.
Not only that, you have to think about it. Nintendo raised prices. Consoles are supposed to depreciate in value.
They raised the price of that Switch.
Every console that released this current generation console that released has went up. Xbox, PlayStation raised their prices before anybody. Well, they did. They initially raised them, and then they raised them like around the world, and then raised them here. And also, I found out something the other day. Correct. I found out something else. They didn't tell nobody, and they say it's to cut costs. The new PlayStations or whatever, how they were 1 terabytes, they're dropping it back down to 825 gigabytes, and they're not changing the price. They're starting this in Europe, I think, and it's gonna happen. It happens this month in Europe, but it's gonna start globally after that. And ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Ain't nobody in no uproar. But what I'm saying is, and they say this to cut costs, is what they're saying. Now, granted, let me say this.
I got something to say too after you say that.
Granted, this whole tariff thing, I'm pretty sure that does have a certain part to play in this.
I don't know, man. I'm starting.
And that's what I'm saying. It two things can be true. I think it does have a certain part to play in it, but I also think it's the greed of these companies as well. It's starting to show. It's starting to seep through.
They found a loophole. Like, oh shit!
Most
folks ain't gonna do the math on it. Like, oh, tariffs.
They starting to seep through. That's what I say. Honestly, so many folks, man, the tariffs got yes. The tariffs probably had something to do with it, but at the same time, y'all underestimate how greedy these gaming companies are. You seen what they did for EA, and I saw a report come out the day after they were on the purchase came out. They're going to start heavily using AI to cut costs. Yep. So a lot of those people probably going to get stiffed and shafted and get kicked out. And listen, this is the way the gaming industry is going, is because the gaming industry has been the gaming industry has been more lucrative than movies and music put together over the past 10 to 15 years. And people have noticed that, so now they want to have their hands in it. And so
it's gonna be a lot of lost jobs, sound like, that ain't coming back. Cause one of my old roommate, he actually worked at I gotta go back and check out that text thread, but I think he said he actually worked at Activision, one of those big studios. It was in San Diego before it got bought out, and he lost his job, and he back in Florida now. And I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
Microsoft, and that's what people. Xbox is not so much the people. What the problem with Microsoft or Xbox in this situation? It's not Xbox. It's Microsoft that's forcing them. That's the name. Say forcing them. When they purchase ABK, they like, you know, we done spent all this money. We need to recoup everything we done lost. And what's so funny is Xbox, Sarah Bond, who's kind of who's over Xbox or whatever, black lady. She was just saying that Game Pass. She just made a report when she was at Tokyo Game Show that Game Pass is profitable, and she said it made like, I forgot the exact number she said, but it made like in the billions when it came to revenue wise. But and as you see, in the day after that came out, boom, they raising prices.
They're like, if we made $1 billion off this, we raised it 50%. We can make $1.5 billion to $2 billion.
But what's crazy is so many people done canceled. I didn't say so. I don't know the fact, but the site, they said the site crashed because there were so many people trying to cancel their subscription, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them not one bit, man. Like I said, you had people here under the pretenses of it being a good deal or a good gaming deal, and then, like I said, once again, had they just went up by $5 and made it $25, you probably would still have some people upset. Some people would have been upset, but it would have still been. Once again, I don't know how many people left, but it wouldn't be as many as it is people that would be upset about this as it was today.
Plus, Plus raised that bad boy like $5 a year. So listen, that little you didn't got used to paying the last $5. I guess it's just $5 more.
That's how they get, and but somebody mentioned that as well. That Netflix. That was say, and that's why people all day today when I was online looking, and just watching some of the comments and looking at people. See, even GameStop ass was in trying to making fun. It was. Let me see if I can find the post. GameStop.
I saw GameStop. You know they on the verge of getting put out.
Correct. And GameStop was making fun of them, talking about some. Oh, you do this, or you don't own games, such and such like this. And it's like it's so funny. People love bringing up the fact you don't own games with Game Pass, but you subscribe to Netflix.
You don't own.
You subscribe.
You don't own games when you buy them.
Correct. Oh, listen, they don't know about that. But I'm saying, like, people don't, unless you buy physical, but if you buy digital, it's some leeway there that they can revoke that access.
But to be honest, even when you buy physical, you still at the mercy of them folks. Yeah,
licensing issues. If your console is online, listen, you ain't got to listen, bro. You ain't got to tell me. I already know. I know the deal. But I don't down rain on nobody's parade. I let them think what they want to think, man. But like but people don't realize subscriptions are. And I get it with Microsoft. It is Microsoft or Xbox, or whatever. But like, you don't own. You subscribe to Netflix and tell them you don't own stuff. You don't own nothing. You watch. So it's a middle of the road.
You can buy a house. You don't own that house. Even after you pay that house off, they will take your shit if you don't pay them property taxes.
If you don't pay them taxes, guess what? They coming to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, they want them taxes. That's what I'm saying, man. It's always something. But once again, this is Xbox has really been showing how, I ain't gonna say how evil, but just showing
the ass,
showing how bad they are.
Like I said, that PlayStation. Oh, listen, I knew PlayStation was gonna show their ass too, and you just told me how.
And listen, that ain't it though. That ain't. You think PlayStation ain't noticed this? Like, well, damn, if they do it, shit.
Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
I'm about to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So, but what they, like I said, what they're doing is, and I said it in my TikTok, that Xbox raised their prices. Nintendo, the Switch 2, and the PS5 are probably gonna get their prices raised 2026. Maybe within those first 3 months. I'm telling you right now, they're waiting for the holiday season. They still want sales. They still want to get their sales in before the holiday season and then they just showed off Wolverine. So it's like, hey, we got this PS5 here. Go on, get ready for Wolverine and get this PS5 now. And then you can get PlayStation Plus and play on Spider-Man 1 and 2 and Miles Morales until Wolverine get here and do all. Listen, they have that's what I'm saying. Xbox it's Microsoft making, I ain't gonna say it's Microsoft, but however, the fact of y'all fucking yourselves up. Y'all shooting yourselves in the foot. And you could have easily just waited. That's all you had to do. If you was gonna do all that, you should have just waited. You doing all this right before the holiday season when it's people look to get this stuff. Like that like you get just about new gamers, people upgrading their consoles and doing all this stuff. Keep your stuff low. And then on top of all of that, you and Asus come together and release a $1,000.
I'm glad you said that.
$1,000 handheld, my boy. Listen, I'm one of those people. Everything ain't for everybody. I know damn sure that $1,000 handheld ain't for me. But at the same time, why are y'all releasing a $1,000 handheld? And before you say anything, I've seen, I can't say exactly how many, but I've seen so many people brag about the fact they bought that $1,000 handheld.
Brother, my thing is this. It's a $1,000 handheld. And they're like, oh, it plays more powerful games than the Steam Deck can and without crash and blah, blah, blah. Brother, why the fuck are you buying a $1,000 handheld when if you probably got a PC or a console that can play it? I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do with their money because my dumb ass bought a PS5 Pro and I can't really tell the difference too much unless I squint my eyes real hard. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a TV in the games you're playing. That's all it is.
Yeah, maybe I need to go give me a 100-inch. See, is that refresh rate? My TV only do 60. It tricked me because I was looking for 120, but it was some weird verbiage where it can advertise as 120, but it doesn't do it. But anyway, yeah, bro. So, I got a question for you.
Sure. Go ahead.
Back to Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the upgrade? Do you think it's a real upgrade in Game Pass? They just put up kind of like when you make a resume, you kind of oversell what you do.
At the same, and it's the people say it's because they're adding the Ubisoft Plus classics and the Fortnite crew. Correct. It is in this home. They already had a lot of them titles already
on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure I saw a shit ton of Assassin's Creed.
It was a lot of them already. I don't know. They'll get pulled out and put back in, but I think it's a lot of it has to do with the Fortnite crew thing or whatever. Like my thing is, everybody doesn't want that. Everybody doesn't use that. Everybody doesn't play Fortnite. Why are we? You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to charge that? And I wonder if this is going to. I saw a lot of people speaking out about this, and a lot of big name people as far as on the gaming industry that have been kind of not prominent, but they known for being not with Xbox, but like but it's basically like an Xbox preferred. There's a preferred console in there. You know what I'm saying? They still call some of them. They still call out Xbox when they do dumb shit like they're doing now. And then some of them they kind of ride with it, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of them speaking out about this $30 or what have you, saying that they're probably going to cancel their service or whatever the case may be. But it's like, once again, you doing all this, you're losing a lot of goodwill, a lot of good credit that you have with especially your people, your faithfuls, or whatever the case. I mean, you got your brand loyalists and things of that nature. You got certain people. I saw people being like, man, these $30 ain't nothing compared to what I do and stuff. And I can only imagine for people that's, once again, them $30 might be great for some people, especially people who don't, like I said, who have the time to play and can sit and play. They ain't got to buy the game. Listen, I'll pay these $30. This ain't nothing for me. I'll go ahead. And there's nothing wrong. Once again, there's nothing wrong with it. But
until they raise it to $50.
Listen, and that's my somebody I saw that earlier. Somebody said they're gonna watch. They go. It's gonna be $50 next. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this. Right now, I'm probably go buy me a couple. See if I can get me a couple of the 3 months and stack them. See if I can get it for like a good, maybe close to a year, so I ain't got to pay for it. And depending on where I'm at and depending on what I played at the end of this year, I might change it. I might go down to premium or whatever the case may be. But I can't do $30 a month. That's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm gonna get me a couple, try to stack them. Give me
that's more than a Netflix and a Disney Plus subscription.
It depends on what Disney Plus subscription you got.
Oh, that shit finna change come January because they getting rid of Hulu. And I don't know if you notice. You got Disney Plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might want to sign in to mine because they already got that shit set up kind of like Hulu, like with the live TV and everything else on there now. So
are they getting rid of Hulu? Oh, yeah, like Hulu, it's basically gonna kind of dissolve. It ain't gonna be Hulu no more. And see, that's why I was telling Brittany, I was talking to Brittany about it. Like, I don't really watch Netflix anymore. Like I may pull it up every so often, but I rarely watch Netflix. Like I watch, like the kids watch Disney Plus. That's the only reason I ain't cancel it when the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing or whatever people was doing. But like my kids watch Disney Plus every day, and that's really the only reason I keep that. Netflix not so much. So I'm leaning towards canceling my Netflix subscription because I can't think of the last time I actually sat and watched. I watched Netflix last night, and that's because I couldn't find nothing to watch, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and rewatch Stranger Things while I'm just sitting here, and I end up going to sleep. I just put that on to go to sleep. But that's the only time. That's really the only time I watched Netflix in the past 4 or 5 months, maybe. And all that was, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna ask my kids if they watch it or what they watch. Because if they ain't watching it, hell, they can go. That'll be some money I can save. So
piracy is gonna be on the rise, brother.
What?
Piracy piracy is gonna be on the rise.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. And we pointed out Game Pass Ultimate, whatever. But if you are a PC player, if you play strictly and only on PC, Game Pass PC is $16.49 a month, and you still get new games day one, including new Xbox published games and third-party games. So if you got a PC, you in there. And like I said,
so my Steam Deck, me and my Steam Deck can be all right. Oh, that's
might be all right. Well, you might. I don't know.
That might be cloud. That might be cloud. So I think
you still technically you still want PC. I think you still. I don't know. It might be cloud. Still might be PC. But either way the case may be, like that makes me be like, you know what? Let me save up. See if I can save up $400 or $500 and get me a new graphics card and a new motherboard or whatever. Upgrade my power supply in my current PC. And see if I can start running some of these games. The way I ain't got a
and just have your little Xbox controller.
There you go. Cause I'm gonna do that. That's one thing I am gonna do. I love my Xbox controller. That's my Elite. That Elite be nice, boy.
No,
on a good note, since you are a brother of Steam, download the Marvel Cosmic Invasion demo. They got a demo right now.
It's out.
It's out. They got a demo. I already downloaded. I got it on my computer right now. I'm waiting to play it.
Because I had it on my wish list on PlayStation, but you talking about the demo on Steam?
They got the demo on Steam. I don't know if it's on PC on PlayStation yet, but it's out on Steam right now.
Hey, it's when the hands grabs, brother.
Listen, you go ahead and download that, my brother. Listen. Go ahead and download that. I picked it up. I downloaded it earlier. I just got it.
Well, Pop Smoke said I got it on me.
Listen, I got
that Digimon should be downloading soon.
All right, and Ghost of Yote coming.
Oh, actually, that dropped tonight. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Because my coworker hit me up. He's like, yeah, at 9:00 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I might not go to the gym in the morning.
Listen, I'm going to work tomorrow. We got tomorrow. I gotta work, and then we got a game, and then after that though, I work from home Friday. Listen, I already got a plan of what
I'm being Alabama, so I'm like, damn, I can't even get to it.
I got a plan of what I'm gonna do, so I can make sure I do some work actually get done, and I can sit here and play a little Ghost of Yote. We're Ghost of Yote on, baby. We going. I'm excited.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. We're going to be feminists this October. Breast cancer, all that stuff.
Yeah. But so, like I said, the state of gaming, man, just in general has been, it's getting real crazy. It's getting real crazy. And for a lot of people, for people who pay attention to gaming, we've noticed how crazy it's getting or gotten. Now, for people who are on the outside who just dip in and play their games and move on, they may not notice or may not care. But like gaming is getting real crazy, real wild, especially when it comes to prices. And as someone who is a console first gamer, and I'm one of the people. I don't say I don't like change, but I don't want to change. I like my plug and play. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn. A matter of fact, I'm gonna work on this PC builders simulator they got. So I'm gonna start playing with that. Maybe I can learn how to build a PC that way, and build me a PC, man. And just
I ain't gonna lie, that next gen console, I really think personally that they're really just gearing us up to fuck us on the next console launch.
Listen, so the Xbox, the 2 terabyte Xbox Series X is $800 right now. So that makes me wonder, this next console that Xbox drops, is that bitch gonna be
$1,200,
$800, $900, $1,000? That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. Money. Look at this. What bothers me is, so let me say this. I'm not an average gamer. I play games. I create content. I do this. But I don't get paid for doing this yet. Maybe one day I will. But right now, even if I was getting paid for doing this, that is too fucking expensive. Like, and I see people try to, man, listen, yeah, they complaining and bitching about the prices such and such. Nigga, everybody ain't got it. And that's nothing wrong with that.
Case in point, what I said earlier, it's more unemployed niggas than it is job openings. So on top of when you factor that in, there's a lot of folks working dead. In Alabama, I know a minimum wage job can't afford you a 1-bedroom apartment.
Listen, I already know. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now imagine California.
Man, listen, I get it.
I had a 1-bedroom. My shit is $2 a month.
Listen, I don't even listen to me. I give you credit because my boy, I'd have left. You a good one. You in for you stuck it out. You fighting. My would have been. I'd have threw in the towel, left my trunks on the ring, hanging on the ring, put my boots in the corner. I'd have been gone. You hit me.
I'm gonna start selling some ass because at first it was $1,800. Like, okay, $1,800. We can come out rent Alabama $14. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. And then that first rent increase happened. Okay, we can do this.
Listen,
yes.
Frozen Fair say gaming is headed towards being for the elites, and I have a problem with that. I have a 100% true problem with that. Gaming for a lot of people.
They're gonna have a problem with it when they realize
correct.
They supposed
correct. To. And that's when I love Justin, but he loved harping on the devs. The way gaming headed, like ain't nobody gonna be buying no games to support these devs. Like that's the problem we're going towards. And my thing, and it's so many instances of where I see people like that say, well, we got Gamepass is bad because you're not supporting the devs. You're not supporting the devs. When you got, my thing is, how do we know the devs are getting this money? And I say that because look at what Randy Pitchford did a couple years ago where I think one of the Borderlands games sold really well and they were supposed to get bonuses. He took it. This just happened earlier this year with the first Berserker Kazan, that game that dropped earlier this year. It sold pretty well. The devs supposed to get bonuses. Guess who got the bonuses? The people up top, the people above the devs. So my thing is, we don't even know if devs are actually being compensated correctly, even when they games do well. So that's what I'm saying. Like this whole we don't know. Not saying it ain't. Listen, I'm gonna probably play mine tonight. I'm gonna play a little bit tonight. I'm gonna get these kids a bath, and I'm gonna boot it up. I got it on my PC. But like gaming should not be for the elites. Gaming is supposed to be for everybody. And I hate it's headed that way, but you pricing your consumers out. And that's a bad thing.
And they gonna fuck themselves later.
Yeah.
Like I said, they ain't realizing what this country. I said, and that's why I don't have certain conversations with certain people, because some people don't realize what's going on with other people. Case point, not get too political. Like, I don't really know what's going on with Palestine. I just hear people through Palestine. I go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I know something going on, but you know what I'm saying. So
I feel so.
A rich nigga that's at this company who's not in danger of layoffs and stuff like that because of the economy, he ain't studying none of that shit that's going on for real. He's straight.
Yeah. Like, listen, you ain't gotta tell me, man. That's why I've been trying to get people to understand. Like, it's gaming. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be good. But that's why I be trying to. I really dislike some of these streamers and some of these people who get on here and try to like stop a game from being sold. Like, especially if it ain't the game is not like bad, you know. But you stopping a game from being sold or out here talking about like. The whole thing, I don't know. You probably don't know, but like what happened with Ghost of Yote, where they sold a game, and then they was like, "Oh, one of the developers. Well, not so they did that, but one of the developers that worked for Sucker Punch, she came out and said something about whatchamacallit when he got got killed or whatever. So she said something about that, and people kind of tore into her and Sucker Punch and said, you know, we shouldn't
or something like that. Then
I don't know if she got fired, but I do know they, you know, it you know, I don't know, you know, they suspended her if she got fired. I don't know the full details of that part, what happened to her, but she said something about him, and a lot of people got upset in an uproar about it, and they told people, don't buy Ghost of Yote, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? When you got out here, you taking, so granted, she said something. Everybody at that company may not feel that same way. Everybody at that company doesn't deserve to have their hard work and all that stuff taken away from them for one person's mistake or one person's thoughts or opinions.
Blunder.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but y'all really swift and willing out here trying to start a whole riot to tell people to stop buying or don't buy Ghost of Yote. So
they can suck my dick because it's already bought.
That's what I'm saying. So that, like I said, and lo and behold, Ghost of Yote became one of the best pre-ordered games this year, or whatever the case may be. Like it's doing really well. So
bruh, the thing about that is too, people gotta stop trying to put politics in every fucking thing. Like, remember how they told LeBron he need to shut up and dribble?
Yeah,
shut up and go do this. You know what I'm saying? Just, please, because all this stuff is getting too much. Everybody want to talk about some shit, bro. Just go do your job.
My only thing is she probably so my freedom of speech is freedom of speech. So
freedom of speech is not free.
Oh, listen, I know that. But my thing is, if you out here, so maybe I will say that if you go do something like that, how about you don't do it from your public account? Go ahead and just create your little burner or something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you can say what you want to say,
bro. You would never hear me say anything bad about any politician.
You ain't gonna hear me say bad about nothing. Especially not on no public space.
Not when they got my face on or my government brand. No, sir.
No, like I said, now we in person, we can have a discussion, but I ain't gonna say it on. I ain't gonna say it online. You ain't about to see me.
I'm good.
Listen, I got a brand to build. I got kids to feed. We working around here, baby.
How you feel about President Obama? I love him. How you feel about President Biden? I love him. How you feel about President Bush? I love him. How you feel about Reagan? I love him. That's all you're gonna get out of me. You're not gonna hear nothing. You not finna hear.
Not about to get
Donald Trump. You're not gonna hear me say nothing bad about nobody because y'all ain't finna get me, player. You're not gonna get me. And that's another problem, folks. That like y'all be feeling a little. Yeah, I be thinking free speech free till they come for your job.
Listen, and you know that's what they do. That's what they do now. So, man, but
I might get fired for a lot of reasons, but it ain't gonna be because of that.
Hey, listen. But what I'm about to say, so and anything that you want any other thing that you want to jump on or talk about before we skedaddle?
We're gonna be taking a little hiatus, know what I'm saying? Because my boy Huss got us those passes to
going to DreamHack Atlanta.
DreamHack.
Yes, sir.
Your boy, I might come in here and do a few game reviews. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on myself, not related to games. So we gotta see. But after DreamHack, we're gonna be back. So give it about November, know what I'm saying? Husky got his content going. We doing he doing the dad thing, doing a good job type shit. So yeah.
That's it.
But
so
if you see my little videos, just Husk might not be there because he busy, but check him out.
Please do. Y'all encourage the dub, man. He doing his big one, man. Make sure y'all let him come support, please. But yeah, so listen, we appreciate everybody as always, everybody that stopped through and that will stop through and that's gonna stop through. Man, leave y'all comments or whatever. We'll definitely check them and everything, man. But you got anything else, Doug? Is it? Well, listen.
Roll Tide, go Dodgers, go Lakers.
There you go. Y'all heard it from him, man. But listen, we about to head up out of here. But as always, y'all be great. We out. Peace.